I remember when I sold that first business, the OK Bride business, it was okbride.com. It's still functional. They're making a ton of money, but he was a retired banker that actually loaned me money at one time. And then the wife was my accountant. So when I called them one day, I was like, I read this book. I need to sell this business. I need a profit and loss. Can you, why are you selling that? It makes money. I was like, I just don't see me being, I don't like women and I don't like brides. I mean, I like women, but I don't like brides that are bridezillas. Long story short, they're like, we're interested. We want to buy it. And the interesting thing, when I closed that deal and they came up to me, their dream was to own a business. I'm like, good luck. Owning a business could be a fake dream, but it really impacted their life. And I can see through the 12 years that I've known them, how much it's impacted their life. They've always wanted to own their own thing. And now they have an asset. They can turn around and sell it if they want to. But our labor as an entrepreneur, creating systems could propel other people. And I think that's what society should be. Maybe someone's really good at making shoes and you're really good at something else. We should bring back the barter system and help each other grow in each other's business and not own everything and take everything and be independent. We should be willing to do it and help people. Now that $2,000 a month is ending. And I remember when I sold that business, I was scared, but now I'm at a financial position where $2,000 is not going to change my world. Just like that interest rate that changed by 2 points totally affected my thing. Now that whole month I lost $1,000 because I had other loans that matured at that time. But I'm also realizing that the investors today that are buying at 3% interest rates, 2 years ago, and when they reset those loans, they're going to be wiped out. And there's going to be an opportunity, Devin, just at your perfect prime time, around 23, you're going to be bawling because all these people are going to collapse. They're going to foreclose. They're not going to be creative because they were lazy with these simple loans that they were just throwing money out. Now you have to be creative by structuring deals where people benefit. And that's what the book is about. It's about using someone else's money. A lot of people want to get into real estate, but they don't want to put their teeth into it. They don't want to deal with a tenant. That's great. I'll help you get into the game of real estate. You can loan me the money and you get the same type of return that you would if you own that asset. And you can duplicate that over and over again. And that's what the book is about. It's like a philosophy of just like, you can do this. I don't have money. You're a liar. You can. There's infinite amount of money. You just haven't figured out a way to ask for it. And that's what that book is for. It's for the person to hand to somebody. They read it and they're like, oh, I get this. And then for the high net worth person, I don't have time. I don't want to do this. But I want a return on my money. So that's the premise of the book.
Key. You've got to see both sides of the story. There are a lot of people out there that they say, are you kidding me? Tennis, trash, and toilets, you can forget that. Just auto deposit my check every month. That way, I can enjoy my retirement. I can go golfing. I can jump in my RV. How many people loan us money? They bought a diesel pickup truck and an RV. These are not your standard high-flying lawyers and doctors that have a lot of money. I don't know if I ever borrowed money from a doctor or a lawyer. These are corporate executives. These are guys that work shipping and receiving. People that have lawn care services that mow our yards. And they're like, yeah, awesome. I just want to jump in my truck and go to Florida and live in a campground and have fun all winter long. And I'll be back next summer. Make sure you deposit my check for me.
Well, I mean, just think about the impact, Eric, that individual probably would not get a return on their money in the stock market or anywhere else. And you're also helping your dream of real estate or whatever your goals were at that time to borrow that money. But they had a passive investment that was collateralized through an asset. And so I think that's just life. But see, when we look at banking institutions and the government, it's all about them. It's not about how it could attribute to anyone else. And this is where I think the future is. The gig economy is that we're going to get back, things are going to burn down, and we're only going to have to be able to work with each other. And I think the person that's going to win is the person that's going to be professional, and it's going to be a leader, and it's going to know how to communicate what they're trying to accomplish. Because if you can't borrow money unless you kind of communicate the vision and direction of what I'm trying to accomplish here, not that I'm trying to get rich, I'm trying to help you as well. So when I'm prospecting for money, and if I need money, I just lay it out there. I don't try to convince them. They have to make the decision themselves, because they would be a better lender if I just say, hey, I need your money because of this. And it's a mutual consent where it's like a dating relationship. This is the benefits. These are the positives.
And if you think that it's odd, we have all of these multimillionaires on here, and yet almost all of them talk about raising capital and private money. Trust me, when you are in business, you are always looking for money or looking for a deal, and frequently doing both at the same time. Right after this break, we're going to talk more about that.